Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. James is out there with Jokic. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's KD in at the small forward. Here's Brunson. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
James with the bucket.
Not the guy you want to give three-point opportunities to. LeBron doesn't hesitate to take these shots and knock them down.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. Young's teammates love to see him at the stripe.
The East All-Stars shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. He hits both from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Now, I asked him if he has any plan for dealing with the multi-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. He said it's all about balance. If you defend Jokic too aggressively, he'll just kick it out to other guys too softly, and he'll kill you inside. So balance is the key. Sounds like a tough balancing act to pull off, guys.
Thanks, David. No good on the quick three. And so Young will bring it up for the East All-Stars. It's a three-point game. And Brunson throws it down.
How about the hops from Brunson, scaring the rim a little bit there.
Young with no one around. Good on the three-point shot. Young's got 5 now.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an All-Star Game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star Week.
Now Brown after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Young finds Towns. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Tatum. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Durant, the pass to LeBron. The West again cannot hit. The East leading by 4. Here's Brunson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one falls for Brunson.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
Edwards has come in for the West. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's LeBron. Pass to Curry. James outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. He's got 6.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
On deep, Brunson buries it from 3-point range.
but we'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Outside for Curry. And a miss there on the triple. And so Brown will bring it up for the East. 6-point lead. Here's Young. The baseline J off the mark.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's LeBron outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. LeBron's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong court.
Towns sets the pick for Tatum. Outside, Towns. A floater, and he sinks the layup.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Jokic finds James. LeBron is doubled. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the West hit again from deep.
Well, the All-Star game deep is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
Towns, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots the 3. And it's Towns missing. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
And it's Jokic missing. Jokic has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brunson. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. Trailing by 2. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hey, you have to have pity for the defense right there. I mean, LeBron is an absolute load down low.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And some changes here for the East. Mobley comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Mitchell in for Young. That one drops. He ties it up. Brunson with it. 9 points in the game so far. A 3 ball. The West All-Stars pull it in. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now, Brunson, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Brunson with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game. And I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks and that one certainly qualifies.
Mitchell outside. That one's off, still out of sync.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Bucket is good. And now a 9-point West All-Star lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. And now it's just a 4-point West All-Star lead. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Edwards. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Hit this guy in the dunk contest.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Curry outside. No good that time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the West All-Stars. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to gel with your teammates at the All-Star game.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Sabonis is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Durant, and it's Edwards in at the 2.
And you know the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Siakam kicks to Cunningham. Over KD. Cunningham's shot is off.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Brown's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. James is checked in. Siakam hits them both. The West leading by 3. Kicks it out to James. The West again cannot hit. Here's Siakam. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the West All-Stars.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Here's Siakam. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Siakam's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
James, a screen on Siakam. KD passes to Irving. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Irving's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The East trail by 6, and Young kicks to Siakam. Young drives in, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And that's now 9 points for Trae Young.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Durant in the corner. Pass to Irving. The Trae. Rebound by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the East All-Stars. Brown outside. Young with the ball. Now defended by Şengün. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Mobley. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Over in the corner, Edwards. Outside for Durant. Pass to LeBron. LeBron slashes inside. Misses from short range. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball.
Oh, my! Wow!
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
He's with the ball, trailing by 2. Mitchell wide open. It's rebounded by Şengün.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
James, no good.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
A nice shot by Brown.
You know, early on, Brown struggled with his confidence taking threes. Now, he's a knockdown threat.
James absorbing hits on the drive. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
That's tipped. One-on-one here. Here's Irving. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, you got to mind your business around Irving when you've got the ball. He'll pick your pocket in no time.
Outside Tatum. From deep. It's rebounded by the West.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the East. Sabonis, he's checked in for the West. Curry comes in for Edwards. And stolen by LeBron. Here's Curry. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. The East trail by 3. Outside Tatum. Launches a 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
James dishes to Irving. That ball's off target. It's his 3rd miss. He's made 2 shots from the field. Tatum passes to Young. This one for 3. Doesn't go that time. The West leading by 3. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Irving. The 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Brown kicks to Brunson. Down low. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's LeBron. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Durant. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the 2nd quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
East All-Stars have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. So for the West, Jokic, he's checked in for Sabonis. Wembanyama comes in for James. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Irving.
And people still talk about Mitchell being undersized. I think he's proven his athleticism more than makes up for that.
Curry buries the 3-shot.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Runs in the pass to Tatum. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by the West. Jokic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The 3 from Tatum. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Curry. For 3, Edwards. Rebound by the East All-Stars.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
And Tatum with a clear. What a jam! Tatum doing it with style.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Towns, he's checked in for the East. Young comes in for Mitchell. And Edwards drops them both.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Here's Young and the rejection by Curry. Edwards against Brown. Wembanyama left side. It's Curry outside. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. 7-point differential. Unloads from 13. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Brown has a nice shot repertoire. Clearly the mid-range doesn't give him much trouble.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. And that's helped them stake this lead.
The East trail by 9. Here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Name a move. Tatum's got it. A high IQ offensive play.
The East All-Stars have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. LeBron's checked in for the West. Irving comes in for Edwards. And so he makes both from the line. The West leading by 7. Outside Irving. Pass to Curry. And the 3-ball is good. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Bangs home the trifecta.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. West All-Stars lead by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. 1 half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
On out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Trae Young. And it's Brunson in at the 2 guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. It's deflected. And so it looks like it'll be still with the West All-Stars.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
The East trail by 6. Here's Brunson. Takes it inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Jokic. The East All-Stars have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Good on the second free throw. The West leading by 5. Here's KD. Rebounded by Tatum. And here are the East All-Stars now. With the crossover. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 4 assists now tonight. On the wing, James. Out to the right wing. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Again, the West All-Stars.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Young passes to Towns. Brunson outside. That 3 off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
James finds Durant. And good that time. And now a 7-point West All-Star lead.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Here's Young. Tries again. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from James. Outside Curry. Back to LeBron. Fires the 3. The rebound by Young. And here are the East All-Stars now. Fires the 3. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. In whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
That one is no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East. Trailing by 4. Tatum against Durant. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Back to Tatum. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Tough 2 from Durant.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now here's Tatum. 12 points for him. Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Tatum's got 15 points.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
And it's Jokic missing. The East trail by 3. Brunson the pass to Young. Good ball movement here by the East. Tatum dishes to Young. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Hey, inside Curry has all the tricks. Floaters, scoop shots, fallaways, left hand, right hand. However he has to do it, he will.
And here's Tatum for three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Curry with the bucket.
And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
Brunson kicks to Tatum. There's Tatum's range on display.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
The East making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. Edwards has come in for the West. The West leading by 5. Outside for Curry. Edwards against Mitchell. Edwards getting the close range too.
You know, when you're a guard like Edwards, I think you need the teardrop in your arsenal. Too many great rim protectors in the NBA. That's a shot you need to have.
Curry against Brunson. And he drops it in from the low post. Brunson's got 20 points.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
Jokic gets to Durant. From deep, James. It's hauled in by the East. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Tatum down low. He's against Jokic. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Tatum. Outside, Edwards. Outside, James. A three-pointer, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And they're bringing you up close and personal in the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. James, good.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And he hits it to tie the game up. 23 points in the game.
And after that slow start, finally looks like he's finding his touch from beyond. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike.
Looking at who's out there now for the West. Wembanyama comes in for LeBron. And Irving subbed in for Stephen Curry.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Young from outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's KD. And dunks it right on top of Trae Young. Wow!
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
The three from Tatum. The West All-Stars pull it in. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Jokic. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the strike. He was feeling it.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Mobley, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Pascal Siakam in for Jason Tatum. Brunson with a clean look. And another miss by the East. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the West. They lead by 7. Edwards passes to Wembanyama. The three. And there's Edwards on the assist by Wembanyama. Edwards got 17.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right here.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Kay Cunningham's checked in for Jalen Brunson. 1:14 left to play here in the third. Cunningham's shot is off.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
The East trail by 10, and they get it. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And this is what Mitchell delivers for his team. He's an efficient shooter you can rely on for buckets.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The West All-Stars have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. That's good from Irving. Brownie's checked in for the East. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
I tell you, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
They grab their own miss. And Mobley throws it down.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Wembanyama, no good. And so it's the West All-Stars holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll return shortly. Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. They've got Irving. Wembanyama's out there with LeBron James. Then there's Edwards. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard. Here's Mitchell. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists now in the game.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
Brown feeling out a bit.
He's a 3-level scorer, Damian Lillard. This time getting to work inside.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the West All-Stars.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
And here are the East All-Stars. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the three-point bomb.
This is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Here's Tatum. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Tatum's got 25 points.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
Edwards, no good. The East trail by 3. Here's Mitchell. The kick out to Tatum. Tatum with another miss. Edwards dishes to LeBron. And on the way from Irving for 3, it's hauled in by the East. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Here's Lillard, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Look, you can foul anybody but Lillard. I mean, this guy's a 90% career free throw shooter.
And the East All-Stars making a change here. Towns is checked in. The West also making some changes. Jokic comes in for Wembanyama, and Curry subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Curry. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. To the middle. Here's Lillard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 8 points for Damian Lillard.
Making it work at close range. Lillard putting his touch to good use in tight.
LeBron passes to Curry. Kept alive. Here's Jokic. No good with the layup. Here are the East All-Stars. They're on a 14-6 run. Lillard with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Mobley sets the pick for Lillard, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
And some changes here for the East. Young's checked in for Tatum, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Damian Lillard. The West also making some changes. KD's checked in for James, and it's James Harden in for Irving.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Brunson the pass to Mobley. Durant with some nice D.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Edwards against Brown. KD, so efficient in there.
Nobody better at getting inside and finding good looks. KD rarely forces anything, and he usually gets the best shot available.
Tatum, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. Pass to Tatum. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
A nice shot by KD.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
The East trail by 5. Outside Tatum. Pass to Young. Launches it. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 7th assist in the game.
And that's just too easy for Young. The D has to guard him a lot better than that beyond the arc.
And stolen by Tatum. Goes up, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And I have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
It certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now.
Durant throwing down his sledgehammer.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That would be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And here's Tatum for three. And it's James Harden with the rebound. The West leading by 4. Durant kicks to Harden. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes. And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
The West making some changes. James comes in for Edwards. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for James Harden. And so here are the West All-Stars. It's a 5-point game. On the wing, James. He's covered by Brown. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. James slams it in.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Tatum against LeBron. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
The East trail by 7. The 3 from Tatum. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Tatum. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's sent back by Jokic.
What I like about Jokic defensively is what I like about him overall. Great instincts.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Yep, that one goes in there.
And the basket has become almost like the ocean here. They have not missed anything here down the stretch.
And they've kept the defense on its heels, getting whatever they want offensively.
Jokic with the steal. Here's Durant, and finished off by KD.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roof.
And another miss by the East.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 40 points. 35 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Jokic with the steal. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside, off the mark. And here are the East All-Stars now. Young from deep three-point range. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Jokic passes to Curry. No good on the 3. So it's the West All-Stars picking up the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the presentation of the most valuable player